I was in a hostel in Seattle about 7 or 8 years ago, and there was this 18-year-old Australian guy who had moved to the States, and he was traveling around. And I saw him the next day in the dorm, and he said, "Mate, I bought a $100 bike and a sleeping bag and a tent, and I'm biking to Mexico." And so the next year, I basically hatched up a similar plan to do something like that. And there's something really satisfying about being able to be self-supported and get yourself to the place that you need to go, but then not having to have many things to make it happen, just kind of having the bare minimum. Well, what inspired me to get started with this is that just providing an avenue, I think, for people who might want to try adventure cycling or go out on a bike tour who might not have a group of people to go with or any kind of maybe knowledge. And so just providing a bit of a platform and avenue to get together. You know, people are really interested in getting into it, but there can be a lot of a commitment with having what people think is the right bike or something like that. And I think part of this is to show that really anyone can come out with whatever bike that you have, and you can strap dry bags to your bike. It doesn't really matter. And so we have a wide range of people who show up who have really nice, fully kitted out bikes, and then people who just have whatever bike they can pull together, and they're getting zip ties together and putting dry bags on it.
If you have any questions about any gear or anything about your bike, there's maybe about usually 10 to 20 bike mechanics or people who know things about bike specific, so you can always come with a question and there's always people to support you. And I almost sometimes it's not an issue if I don't have enough questions with my bike.
You don't have to go at a particular speed or have a particular kind of gear set to make it work. You just get on a bike and go, which is the amazing thing about bikes. There's just a really beautiful thing that evolves when you have a group of people who come together who are interested in something similar. They can kind of support each other, especially over challenging sections if you're riding together, and then just kind of bond around your shared love for cycling and camping.
Okay, Remy, I know.
I think one of the really cool parts is to see how I've had some people reach out, how they've kind of adopted this model and have done something similar. So the gentleman who lived up in the Couch in Valley, Ian, he moved to the Kootenays in BC here, and he started his own bike pack collective, and he's been doing a summit there and some rides. And I know that there is one in Alberta that's getting started up too. So it's really cool having talked with those people, just being able to provide kind of the lessons learned that we had in setting this up and seeing them to be able to do it in their region and have success with that. I think when this started and the conversations we had when we started it, I was just thinking, not everything needs a grand vision. That was kind of my kind of point with this. I think we can just kind of keep moving forward like this and continuing to have events all in the area and exploring new places and having new people join. But yeah, I don't know. I think this might be it.
I'm sure you guys. Well, it's like if you want one.